these two sets of keys look exactly the same to you? It is obvious to me. One is for automobile, one is for household items. Evening of 4th of July, 2014. Unlike all the Americans, enjoying the evening, watching fireworks, and having few beer, my husband and I got locked out of our own condominium. After dinner, we decided to go for a walk. The evening was pleasant. The warm breeze, one light t-shirts and shorts. Before I shut the door, I asked my husband, "Do you have the key?" He said, "I got the key," with a big smile on his face. When we returned from pleasant conversation and work, we faced the brutal fact. Soon as he pulled out the key from his pocket, "Oh, this is my car key." Well, they look exactly the same to me. He is trying to validate his mistake. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, honored guest, do these look exactly the same to you? We live in second floor condominium. So it was 9:30 p.m. We immediately strategizing how we get into condominium before too late. We remembered we left the back door open, which goes out to deck. And we were thinking somehow we gotta get up there to the deck and get in from the back door. We spotted our neighbor left a long garden hose. So we borrowed. No one was home. Everybody's out watching fireworks. We swing that hose over and made a knot. My husband is trying to cling on to it, climb up. And he tries and he said, "Well, garden hose is too slippery. I cannot hang on to it." When I spotted the garden rake, I asked him, "Is the garden rake going to work?" He said, surprisingly, he said, "It might work." So I borrowed the garden rake and spotted the hammock below our unit. We also borrowed the hammock. No one was home. Using garden rake, swing that over to the railing, finally tied a knot. And my husband tried about 10 chin-ups, trying to climb up to the second floor deck. And he said, he gives up, he said, "Wow, I wish I was only 18 years old and 20 pounds lighter." Follow Toastmasters. How can you turn the clock backwards for decades and drop the 20 pounds right on the spot? Then we spotted our neighbor, Rob, was smoking. Boy, we were glad to see somebody. We explained the situation. We told Rob, we're thinking about going to Walmart, get that giant stepladder so we can climb up. If we can borrow some money. He said, "No, I don't have any money." "Can we borrow your credit card?" "No." Well, he suggests we call the locksmith. This was the first time we got separated from cell phone, credit card, money, key. They are all inside the condominium. So we asked him if we can borrow his cell phone. He said no. He said, "I will make the call for you." He's struggling about 2 minutes. He said, "Here, I'm too drunk. You may go. So we called the locksmith, and locksmith said, it's going to take an hour to get up to Park City, because they are coming from Salt Lake. And we're waiting outside. Now it's 10:30 p.m. Rain started to drop. My husband said, honey, if you're cold, I have umbrella and jacket in the car. Oh my goodness. They finally showed up. And they're struggling to open the door, and they finally popped the door open. After $350 and 3 hours later, we finally got into our condominium at midnight. Unlike all Americans having party, enjoying the fireworks, my husband, I trying to become a Tarzan. I thought that this would never ever happen to me, but it did. And it can happen to you too. Thank you.